All right, day 7. It's hard to believe. We are sitting at Jenny Knob Shelter. We got up and left about 7:30 this morning. Just packed up and decided to go ahead and hike to the shelter. It was about 2.8 miles to get here. And so we could eat breakfast, and that's what Joe is demonstrating right now on eating breakfast. But another beautiful day. Looks like the sun's going to be shining and so forth. It's good. A little bit brisk. It was about 25 last night. We had a good campsite. It was right down near a creek, which is always nice from a water standpoint. However, that's also where a lot of the cold air will settle. And we had a little bit more moisture last night, so that made it feel a little bit colder for us. But again, it worked out pretty well for us. We weren't quite sure, what we were going to find as we were pushing on late into the day. But again, it worked out pretty well. So
yeah, good terrain so far today. That first, 3 miles in, and terrain was pretty good. Or blowdowns or anything like that to deal with.
Yeah, make good time. And great privy here, if anybody's interested in that.
5 stars.
Yeah, Joe's going to write a book about privies on the AT and his impressions and a guidebook probably that people can use.
Get the scoop on the poop.
Get the scoop on the poop. There you go. There's the title of the book. So we're planning for a relatively short day today. We knew we had to resupply to get us into Pearisburg. We had about a 5-day food supply coming out of Beer Garden, a hostel where we had sent some of our food to, but we needed about 2 more days. So anyways, we were going to stop at Trent's Groceries and try to grab something, but then we noticed there's another hostel right there, and so we made the command decision that we're just going to go ahead and stay the night. They have a spaghetti dinner that they offer, so we're gonna take up that offer, and that alone could help us without needing to do much resupply for us to go in the next couple days in Pearisburg. And that's where we'll do a pretty big resupply. It's a regular town, Kroger, those kind of things. So should be set before we get there. But anyways, again, expecting a good day. Hoping the trail will continue to be as good as it was this morning. And we will go from there. Let me see if I can turn this around and just show you the view coming out of the shelter. We're in the back of the shelter just because the wind was blowing pretty good here. So anyways, that's what we're looking like, what our view is this morning. So. All right, well, we will see you a little bit down the trail.
See you down the trail.
And again, it should be we're hoping for a reasonable, kind of a light day today, and we'll take it from there. So, all right, we'll see you down the trail. Take care. We had a good long break at Jenny Knob Shelter. It was good to just sit there, had breakfast, and a cup of coffee, just kind of regrouping a little bit. And, that was really nice. And we were back on the trail. The trail's been pretty good. We're kind of walking along a ridge line again, and so far the blowdowns haven't been bad at all, so that's really good. One of the things I've been thinking about, I had a good childhood friend, Joe Billick, that passed away about 9 years ago. Well, actually 9 years ago today, from melanoma. Definitely gone way too soon. Just thinking of all the memories and the trouble that we got into back then. I still have the scar on my foot from wrecking his mini bike. So Joe, every time I put my socks on in the morning, I remember you. But again, a lot of sweet memories. Just gone way before his time. And special prayer of peace and comfort out to his family, Pam, Michael, and Chris. I hope you have a day that's filled with sweet memories as well. So. A little bit of our trail coming through here. All in all, not too bad. Like I said, just another beautiful day. Into this valley here, just beautiful. We should be coming up on the old AT, which will take us down to that hostel. I'm not sure exactly when they made the reroute, but talking with the hostel owner, they said that the old AT used to kind of drop off right at their door. So we're going to be looking for that as we come up here. But again, just beautiful. All right, we have found, oh, happy hiking. Wait, I'm pretty sure it says something different on the inside. Yes. Weary Feet Hostel. And it worked out well, the route that she had described. Again, guessing it was the old AT. Just came straight down the road right here by her driveway, so this worked out pretty well for us.
So we're 1 week into this, and then we're taking our break at the Weary Feet Hostel, and it looks like a great little place. And we're going to get our boots off, clean up our packs, clean up our act, and have a rest.
All right, well, this is the end of day 7 wrap up. We have made it to the Weary Feet Hostel, which was, what do we say, about 9 miles, I think, today, roughly. Again, pretty light day for us, and trail.
I'd like to round it to 10.
Okay, and if we do that, why don't we round it to 11?
Yeah.
You know, 2 ones. That's kind of symmetrical. So, but again, just 9 miles. This seems like a really nice hostel. Maybe we'll get a chance to just show a little bit of video. It's kind of an old farmhouse. And Julie, who runs it, is just extremely hospitable. We're actually having spaghetti dinner in about 30 minutes, so we're excited about that. Another really good meal on the trail. That'll be fun. So,
and the house is really cool. It has, you know, private, you call them private rooms, 4 beds in a room, and there's another room with a big bed and a bunk bed, and she has bunk houses, so
yeah,
they can handle, you know, a lot of people here.
Yeah, it's really they're really set for the hiker season. So if you're watching this and you get an opportunity to be in this area and time it just right, then this would be a great place to stay.
Yeah.
She's got some limited resupply. She's got snacks and stuff that you can purchase.
Fuel.
Free coffee.
Canisterized fuel.
Yeah, fuel. So really a good place. And getting here is kind of, for what we understand is, and I think I mentioned this before in a video, is the old AT route used to come down to this road right across from her driveway. It since has been rerouted that it goes a little bit further, maybe about 0.3, 0.4 miles down. But it's it's kind of a side trail over to here. So in the morning, we'll take that side trail right back up to where we came off and continue on. So, but again, a good day. You know, a little cool, breezy up on the ridge lines, but no major blowdowns. We had a couple of spots, but nothing really major.
Yeah, nothing bad. Nobody got hurt or anything.
Yeah. No falls today, which is really good. We're getting better, and that's what we're hoping for. Yeah. So let's see what else. Any other exciting?
Very important things. Showers.
Oh, yes.
We got our showers. Laundry.
Yes.
Snacks,
M&Ms, and then this big meal coming up.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things, if you've done any long section hiking or any hiking at all, and certainly when you're through hiking, you come to appreciate the little things in life. Flush toilets are just an amazing thing when you find them. Hot showers.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Another big one is trash cans.
Oh, yeah.
You love trash cans because you have to pack out everything you take in. So once you're done, you know, getting things out of the wrappers and eating your food, you have to put that trash back in your bag. And of course it weighs 8 ounces.
It weighs.
And so just being able to find a place that you can put that appropriately as opposed to just throwing it off in the woods or whatever. And that's the thing. Along the way, we try to, if we can, we see something, we'll try to pick it up. And I think Joe picked up, whatever that, 3 or 4 Kodiak
those
chewing tobacco
cans.
cans. So,
and then the real kind of the brain dead move that we did. Is there was that smart water bottle that was about a third full, and it was laying there. Somebody had obviously crawling through the down trees. It had fallen out of their pack. So I said, I'll take it out. So David, I said, put it in my pack. So David put it in my pack, and we probably walked a couple of miles before I realized, hey, we should have emptied the water out of that thing.
Yeah. Between that
weight.
and the rocks that I put in his pack, it's he starts complaining after a while, so it's no fun anymore. So, but we're expecting we're going to try to get out of here early tomorrow, certainly by 8 at the latest. We've got a big day tomorrow. We've got 2 days into Pearisburg, and we've got about 27 miles, so we're going to have to try to 13 and a half, but if you look at where water supplies are and shelters and those type of things, we're going to try to do a big day tomorrow. We'll see how that unfolds, and then that'll leave us a little bit going into Pearisburg, because when we get to Pearisburg, Virginia, that's where we're going to need to do some resupply. I've got to go to the grocery store and those kind of things, so we have a lot of errands that we're going to need to run at the end of the day, so we need to get there in time to try to make that happen.
And then with we talked to the Hostel today in Pearisburg, and they'd given us a heads up that the through hiker that had just come through said there were a lot of blowdowns between here and Pearisburg, especially closer to Pearisburg. So
so we're kind of expecting.
We're excited about that.
Well, the good news is we're experienced at it. Not to say it helps any, but at least we know what we're going to get into, and the whining and moaning may not be as bad as it was the first time. So we'll get better at that part of it. So, and
we'll try to film the blowdowns for you, some of the fun stuff.
Yeah, we meant to film one. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
We had one that the trail was right along the side of the mountain. Just basically to your left was a cliff.
It's like this.
Yeah, and then the same thing going up. So this tree had fallen all across that. There was no way to go down below it. There was no way to go underneath it. So we had to climb around the top of it, and that was trying to climb up this hill, which was slippery, and that was fun. And then the next one was even better, where you couldn't go up, you couldn't go down. The only way through this thing was to climb underneath it, and we actually were climbing on our bellies.
Army crawl.
The army crawl.
This, trying to pull
and Joe and I looked at after today. We're saying, Dad, Bernard, we should have got a picture of that just so we could understand or remember that in the future. But anyways, just excitement along the way. So everything's working well. I had to do a major britches repair today, get out this needle and thread and sew up some things that perhaps, again, I twisted a little bit too much. Can't be that I weigh too much or I'm too fat. That can't be it. Or it won't be it, certainly by the time we're done. Yeah. So hopefully these pants will last for a while longer. But anyways, I think that's about it. I guess, the other thing here is our week wrap-up. We've been officially on the trail 7 days now. We've done, what have we done? About 75 miles, I think. And first of all, very proud of the fact that we've been able to manage our miles. We've had a couple, the last 2 days before this, we pumped in some miles, but we kind of took what the trail gave us. And then knowing today we were going to do a little bit lighter, we've done pretty good with it.
And today just taking it easy. It was kind of nice. Hopefully it'll give us the legs we need for tomorrow.
Yeah. But for our first week out, we've done pretty good. I think we did a pretty good job of bringing what we needed to bring, although, again, God has blessed us with some incredible weather this week. In fact, looking forward, it looks like it's going to be sunny.
I don't know if you can see, just these blue skies. It's amazing.
It's going to be sunny. It's still a little chilly, although it's going to warm up a little bit toward the end of the week. But then it looks like Friday they're predicting rain. Rain coming in. So, but we'll take as much as we can get, and we'll go from there with it. I think the only thing that I would say was not good is I lost my favorite bandana. Tyler, sorry, it's the one that we had at our Philmont trip 10 years ago that we used the black rifles to shoot holes through it, and I've been using it ever since. So, but I think it got snagged in one of these debris fields that we were trying to get through underneath the branches and all that stuff, and just didn't catch the fact that it had ripped off of me. Yeah.
Maybe one of the other hikers that are coming behind us will find that bandana.
Right.
It's kind of faded big time.
Faded blue with some holes through it, like it's been shot. If you find it, reach out to me. I'd love to get it back if I can. But other than that, I don't think. Had a water bottle that kind of we found out it doesn't like hot water.
Yes, smart water bottles don't pour freshly boiled water in there. I wanted to warm it up because my water was so cold, so I poured some of that in there, and the bottle just went.
Yeah.
Okay,
so another lesson learned for us.
Lesson learned.
But again, we've, highlights of the week,
Yeah.
the burger we had the other night.
Yeah, burger,
The
Brushy
stay
Mountain.
at
Yeah.
Beer Garden was really good. Again, Bob and Berta were excellent hosts, and I really enjoyed that. And tonight, we're really enjoying just being able to regroup. I think one of the things, and Joe and I have talked a lot about it, when you get to a hostel, it's so nice that you can just have the gear explosion. You can kind of spread things back out, get reorganized. And in our case, again, looking at how much food we've got, trying to see what we're going to need to get us into Petersburg. Do we have enough? Do we need to purchase more here? Which I purchased some snacks. I mean, you had to get more Snickers. You always got to have Snickers.
Got to have Snickers.
Yeah.
A couple oatmeals, and then chips for today.
Right.
But it's again, with 7 days, it's been great, and still only seen 3 hikers.
Yeah.
So
We
we
think-
think that is going to change pretty soon.
Yeah, we think there's a couple ahead of us. We see them, some log entries and stuff from them. So we think they're probably about a week ahead of us, a few days. I'm not sure we'll ever see them. And then I don't know what's behind us. So, but we're enjoying the fact that the weather's great. We're not in a crowd at all. So we've got, lots of availability with shelters and hostels and all that stuff. So we're enjoying it while we can, but also looking forward to meeting up with some hikers. I think we've said it before that we're expecting probably in April, when we get into Harper's Ferry, that we'll start to see it pick up, as the flip-floppers that normally start at Harper's Ferry, that we'll start running into those. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Should see a lot of folks.
Yeah. So any additional thoughts for you for the week, Joe?
No, but for right now, it's getting kind of chilly out
It
here,
is.
so we ought to go
So
inside.
the shivering is us and not the camera.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we'll close it up here, and we will see you tomorrow with the start of a new week.
Yeah. Have a great one.
All right, take
Happy
care, y'all.
trails.